Hi guys, this is lilyssims speaking and welcome back to my channel for another speed build video. So today we are building something I decided to call an old granny place. It's the house I built for a sim of mine that I semi-play off camera. She's from a big legacy I have had ever since The Sims 3, and I recreated them in The Sims 4, and her oldest daughter is moving out on her own now, and she needs her own place with her boyfriend. So his parents has this house, well, where what the dad's mom used to have. Well, that's complicated. It's like the boyfriend's grandmother. Right. It's a bit complicated. Okay, anyway, so I decided to make it as like an old cottage kind of thing, and to be honest, in the beginning, I had no idea what I was actually trying to do. I was just trying to mess around with the walls and see how I could actually do the interior best way possible. Because I didn't want it to be a very big house. I think it only has 2 bedrooms actually, but I only furnished one of them because I have no idea if I actually am going to use the last one. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna furnish anything I don't want to use in the future. So yeah, anyway. So how are you guys today? I hope you're doing great for your part of the world, and I really hope you are having a nice time wherever you are. For me personally, I have not been very well lately. Last Thursday was my son's 1-year birthday, which was pretty cool. It was very nice. We celebrated his birthday the weekend before that. But Thursday, when I was going to work, I just had a mental breakdown, and I just couldn't handle anything anymore. And yeah, truth is that my work has been very stressful lately, and apparently, I owe to tell you guys that I work at a restaurant, if you didn't know already, and everything has just been very stressful ever since I came back from my maternity leave, and my boss, well, you know, the owner who owns the place, right, not my restaurant manager, so my boss, you know, the big one, has been very much after me for quite a while now, and he's always has this habit of yelling you pretty much straight up your face and be like, why is not this, why this and why that, and everything, you know. And usually I can just handle that pressure, and I'm really good at coping with it, but in the end I just couldn't cope it anymore, and I went back to work Thursday, and I didn't even get out of my house before I started shaking horribly. I was like, this is not going well, this is not going to be a good day. I could just feel it. So when I came to work, my boss was standing and talking with some of my co-workers, and they just briefly said good morning, and I went up to you know, get dressed for the day and all that. But I didn't even get to, you know, dress at all, because then I just broke down and everything just came clashing over me, and I couldn't think of anything really, and it was just very painful, and all I could do was just sit there and cry, and I was shaking, and I just couldn't do anything. So my boss this is a semi-family business, you can kind of say. The husband owns the restaurant I work at, and the wife owns a hotel that's very nearby, which we are you know, working together about. And the wife, she is usually also the one taking care of the office things and doing the accountings and all that. And she came into me and like, what's going on with you? And I couldn't do anything. All I was just doing was to say I'm sorry, and I wasn't good enough anymore. And to be honest, I don't feel like I'm good at anything right now. And it's just, I don't want to do anything. I can't wrap my mind around what's going on around me lately. It just hurts so much, everything. And she was like, okay, well, you have been very absent since you came back, and that's a lot of stuff. And she was like, oh, I'm very sorry that you feel this way and all, but we can't deal with it anymore. And I was like, okay, yeah, I expected this too. So in the end, we decided it was best if they fired me from my work. And like, I love my job, I love my work, and I love my co-workers very much, but this pressure of that, you know, going to work with a big stomach ache and just feel the worst of the day is never a good thing. And to be honest, it's the best decision for me, but I'm not sure if my mind is 100% convinced at the moment. Yeah, it's really hard for me just to sit here and talk about, but I decided I wanted to try and play with open cards and see if it could actually help me out in some way. Just sit here and talking to you guys about it. You know, you don't know me that well yet, so it's just probably just some weird ramblings from a very strange ass sitting there behind the screen talking about some very low-key problems. But to me, this is actually a pretty big deal. I mean, it's just, it takes heart on you when you're constantly in a fear of doing something wrong, and when you are that, you just keep making mistakes. Fear leads to mistakes, and that's just how it is. That's a human thing. And yeah, so now I still have my job until the end of December, but I'm not going to wait because I am called in sick with stress. And to be honest, I have been very, very stressed lately. And although I really want my game, I really want to play my game, I just want to sit here and do some recordings and talk to you guys hopefully all day. I just don't have anything that I really want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I should do. I don't know if it's good enough. I don't know if anything I make is really interesting. I don't feel like I am interesting at the moment, which is a really horrible feeling to feel, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but on the bright side, I am very satisfied with this spiel, just to turn the attention way back to the spiel, because I'm actually very proud of it. I love the exterior. Usually I would just go all out on landscaping and put a lot of flowers and trees and maybe it look like more like a forest house, but this turned out very, very well, and I think it's beautiful. I'm very satisfied with this build actually. The roofing took me quite a while to do, and you won't see me do all the landscaping but you will see me do most of the interior. I use a lot of CC, and I haven't linked anything because finding all the CC that I use just to decorate a house, it'll take me forever and ever to track. But if you want this house for yourself, you can download it from the gallery. I'll have it uploaded in the gallery. Just follow me on Origin and find my lilyssimsYT, and you can find this house and you can put in whatever you like. You can put in your own CC. You can put in base game stuff and whatever you like. You can do as you like. I just found it for my needs right now. Sometimes somehow I feel this is a little bare at some points, but at the same time I had no idea what to do. So I would just much rather be like, okay, I'm leaving it as it is, and maybe I'll come back to it later. Maybe I'll come back to it later. But yeah. Anyways, so how are you guys? I hope you are doing very well wherever you are. I think I already said this, but yeah, my mind is pretty foggy for the time being. Like I said, I'm pretty stressed, and I actually tend to forget a lot of things right now. Which is not really my intention. I usually have a very good memory, and that's not even to brag or anything, but I have a good memory. I'm good at remembering stuff. I'm good at remembering people. I'm good at remembering what I'm told, and right now I just can't remember anything. I try my hardest to keep track of what I want to do, but when I sit down and try to do it, all I can think of is like, nah, this is not working either. So what should I do then? And right now, I want to do something for my channel, but I have no idea what I actually should do. I thought about starting a new Let's Play series, but I already have two, which is kind of legacy-like. You know, I have this historical challenge. I'm still on Generation 1. I have the Swan Legacy. Let's not really have a go with it. Just play for playing. But yeah, I just want to do something that's also interesting, that you guys will find interesting. I thought of making a Let's Play for cats and dogs, but in the end I was like, oh, this is so much work, and I have to remake a whole world, and I don't want to do that. It's not really interesting. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do right now, to be honest. I'd much rather just sit around and stare at the screens, to be quite honest. It is a very annoying thing for me, because just sitting and doing nothing is not my thing, but it's all I can actually manage to do right now. I just been sitting around watching YouTube videos, watching random Let's Plays, getting inspired a little bit. But whatever I think I want to do is not really original anymore. I mean, if people already did this, so why should I do it if someone already did it? I mean, there's no point to it. I know this is pretty dark thoughts, I know that, but I just want to do something that people will find interesting, and I have no idea what that is right now. I have no idea what my focus should be. I don't know what I should be doing. But when I start playing this household that I play off camera, I'm just like, ugh, I don't really want to do that right now. I'm complicated, I'm gloomy right now. I'm very sorry for that, you guys. I don't mean to be a mood killer or anything along the lines. I'm just going through a really hard time. I just hope that it'll get better with time, that I can actually start appreciating my game again. I mean, I love my Sims. I even started my game right now, but I'm just staring at the screen like, what should I do now? What do I want to do? I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. I started random gameplays just for playing, but neither of them speak to me, if you know what I mean. None of them feels right. Like, oh, this is something I really want to do. I might have ideas, but in the end I'm just like, ugh, this is also so much work. I have a very short attention span. I should tell you guys that. I ought to tell you that. I have a very short attention span. But yeah, anyway, so something a brighter side of this is I actually tried to use as much a base game, well, not base game, but EA furniture as possible. But furnishing this house was quite a challenge for me, because I wanted it to look like an old place, like this is the boyfriend's grandma's old house and all that yabber. So I wanted it to look like the house was not touched for quite a while, and it needs new wallpapers, and the floors are the only thing that has been fixed and all. So the wallpapers are old, they're worn, the tiles and all that. Also, this young couple doesn't have a lot of money yet. They just started out their lives and figuring out what they want to do. Especially the girl, she's trying to figure out what she wants to do. The boyfriend is already having a job, and it's going quite well, but they can't afford a new place of their own. So they accepted the offer of moving into his grandma's old house. So yeah, seeing how that will turn out will be very interesting, because I know for a fact that the girl, she's like, oh, do we really have to live at this old place? Like, not shit that she's a very luxurious girl, but she does like the upgraded kind of thing, you know. The wallpapers would be like, she likes the flowery vintage feel to it, but at the same time she's like, I'm not sure if I feel this. But instead of buying a house they both have the money in, it's a much better solution that, as far as the relationship is still quite new and all, they decided that it was okay to rent this place from his parents, just to see how things are going for the next couple of years. If they're still together, that'll be another talk. But for the time being, they'll just have to deal with living in an old house. Floor planning and decoration is something I like for certain rooms, but suddenly I grow very, very tired of it, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. And you can also see that the furniture I put in and the decoration items, some of them are very new and very in sharp contrast to the wallpapers and stuff and the style of the house. But naturally, two young people moving into an old house and not having the money to upgrade anything, they have mismatched furniture. Of course they have. They have a little of hers, and she bought a little, and he has a little from his place and his parents. And then there were a few things from the grandma's house that they took over, like the couch, for example. Although I know that the girl, she will like the couch very much because that's just her style. He's like, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it'll have to work for now because they can't afford anything else. That was a whole lot of talking about nothing. I have no idea what to talk about. This is getting a little embarrassing. Just sitting here and watching my own people is quite how do you say it again? It's weird for me because when I was doing it, I was like, oh, this takes so frigging long time, you guys. This build itself, from when I started building it till I was done furnishing, it took me 6 hours. Well, 5.5, but this is a 6 hour, 5.5 hour. It's frigging long time. But it's actually also pretty fast because usually I can spend days on just a build and decorating because I really don't like decorating all that much together. I much rather build it and have someone else to decorate it because I don't have the inspiration for decorating that much. I just love watching people who do speed build and see a lot of clutter and stuff. But myself, I just can't do it. I mean, it's annoying that I want to do it too because I feel it feels so lived in. But at the same time, I just want my game to be functional. I want my houses to be playable, and my sims have to access the things they should. And they can't do that with a lot of clutter in my game. First reason, they just can't. I don't know if I'm the only one having that problem. I might just. I have no idea. How are you guys dealing with this stuff? I mean, come on. Tell me. I want to know it. But anyway, I actually do have a Twitter account that I have not been using for anything but a roleplay some time ago. But that kind of died out on me, and now I decided to take it in use for my YouTube channel. So I'll have the link down in the description below, and you're free to follow me there if you want to. I try to keep it posted, but I'm not really good with the social media thing. But you're definitely welcome to contact me around there and stuff. And also, I will have links to my other places that I work around, like my Tumblr, for example. I am very active on Tumblr. I know there's a lot of you guys saying, "Oh, Tumblr is such a boring place, and it's not really good." But for me, this is my sanctuary. I'm not active there right now per se, but I just like to speak to my friends there and just, keep track of what other people are doing. I love watching my friends post pictures of their game and the people I follow. I just enjoy that for the time being. Maybe when I start feeling a little bit better, I might post more on there. I hope so, because I miss account. Well, quite a bit actually. Anyway, you will see the bedroom here is kind of. I do quite a lot of clutter in this bedroom, and you can definitely see what kind of. I hope you can feel what kind of people these two are that lives here. I might be doing a current household update of him, but I'm not sure. So what? But let's try something else. What would you guys like to see me doing? Would you like to see a current household update, who lives in this house and who they are and stuff? Or would you rather me doing more speed builds like these? Would you much rather see some sort of new gameplay, legacy play, or something else? I would really like to know what you guys want to see, because for me, I have a lot of ideas, but I also get very bored of him. But I want to do something that I know that you guys want. If I know that you want some more speed builds, then I can focus on speed building and stuff. I know I should do what I want, what I feel for, and what I want to do, but I also want to please you guys, which also leads me to the next point. That I want to thank you all and welcome all new followers to my channel. It is it's great to feel that, that you guys like what I'm doing, and I really hope that we can get to know each other in the future. Like, I'm Lily, and well, that's not technically my real name, but I like it a little better than I like my real name, to be honest. Maybe I'll come back to that in a future speed build. But so far, my darlings, I really hope you enjoyed this speed build. If you liked it, don't forget it's a big thumbs up, and comment and rate it down in the description, and subscribe to my channel. Also remember to, if you subscribe, don't forget to turn your notifications on. There's a little tiny bell on the right side of the screen, so you'll be notified every time I post something new. It would be nice if you could tell me what you want to see. Even if it is just for a small chat, you're always welcome to just pop by and say hi, nice stuff, or whatever you want to say. Now I have no idea what I should do right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this speed build. It was a wonderful thing for me to do, and I enjoyed making this video for you. So have fun with the screenshots ending, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time. But for now, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, guys.